We have been using some of the jQuery UI effects in our previous sections, like animating the dialog, animating the date picker and all. We have used some of the jQuery UI effects. So in this section, let's discuss jQuery UI effects in detail. So to illustrate this, I'm using the same example that we have used in the dialog section. That is, we have seen we can use the hide and show options to animate the hiding and showing of the dialog. And there we have tried some jQuery UI effects. So as of now, here the values are: for show, the effect is fold, and for hide, it is pulsate. So let me show you how it works. Let me refresh. See, it is getting displayed with a folding effect, right? Let me click the close button. See, it is having a pulsate effect. So let's see some of the additional options we can use with these jQuery UI effects. Okay, so for show we have used fold. You can see different effects that we can use in our web pages at this web page. That is api.jqueryui.com/category/effects. And let's have a look at the fold effect. Here we have fold effect. Let me click on that. Okay, so this is fold effect, and here the description tells us that the fold effect hides or shows an element by folding it. And you could see two options here: size, and its default value is 15, and HORIZ first, and its default value is false. So here for horizontal first, it is specified that whether the horizontal direction happens first when hiding. Remember, showing inverts hiding. So as of now, if I refresh, we are seeing it like this, right? That is, as it is specified here, showing inverts hiding, which means the value of horizontal first will be the opposite, right? So suppose I set the value of horizontal first to be true. What will happen? Now we are seeing it like this, in this direction first. So suppose I change the default value, that is for fold. Suppose I specify horizontal first. It should be specified as it is, okay? And let me set its value to true. Now let's see the difference. Let me refresh. See, first it is getting folded in this direction and then the other direction. So we can use these additional options to customize our animations or effects. And the other effect we are using is pulsate. Okay, let me close this. It is getting pulsated a number of times, right? So let's have a look at the pulsate effect. Here we have pulsate effect, and as you see here, the value of times is 5, which means the element will pulse 5 times before hiding or showing. Suppose I change the value of times. What we can do here? Here we can change the value of times, right? So times, let me change it to 2 and put a comma. Now let's see the difference. Let me refresh. It is displayed. Let me click the close. See, it is pulsated only twice and it got hidden. So here we have specified the value of times to be 2. That is why it got pulsated only twice and then got hidden. Let's try some other effects as well. Okay. Suppose I want to use the shake effect. That is for showing, I want to use the shake effect. So for show, let me specify the value as shake. And let me remove this for the time being because it is of the previous effect, right? So let me save this. Let me refresh. See, it is getting displayed after some shake. So if I click the shake effect, what will be the options? Let's see that. The direction is left, then the times is 3 and the distance is 20. So the direction is left means how we are seeing it. Let me refresh it again. It is moving from left to right and it got displayed after 3 shakes. So suppose we want to change the value of direction to up and times to 5. What will happen? Let's see that. That is, let me change the times to 5 and direction to up. Now let's see. Let me refresh. See, it is shaking in the up and down direction, and there were 5 shakes. If you see it again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then it stopped. So this way you can use different kinds of effects for the hiding and showing of our widgets. Now we have set the values for the hide and show, right? Instead of this, suppose I want to display a box. Okay, so let me remove this. Let me change the element's ID to be box. Okay, and let me style the box a bit. So add the style tag, and here let me access it using its ID. Let me specify width to be 100px, height also to be 100px, border to be 2px solid black, then margin 100px. Okay, and background color red. Now let's see it. Save, refresh. See, here we are seeing a red box. Now you can use the effect method to specify the effect if you want. That is, within this, let me first access it. $#box.effect, that is the name of the method, and within this you can first specify the name of the effect. Let me specify it as shake itself, and then the second one is an object where you can set the additional properties. That is, if you want to specify the direction, distance or times, that should be specified in a object. So for this, let me specify the times to be 2. Okay, then the third one is duration, that is the duration in which the animation or the effect should be completed. Let me specify the duration as 2000, and the fourth can be a function which will be executed after the effect is complete. So let me just try to display a message alert, the effect is over. Okay, so only the first one is a required parameter, that is you have to specify the name of an effect for sure. Then these 3 are optional parameters, that is you may or may not have these 3 options. Okay, now let's see the output. Let me refresh. See, 2 shakes, the effect is over. Let me change the direction here. Direction, let it be up. You can also specify down, up or down. Okay, let me refresh. See, it is shaking like this. We are seeing the message, the effect is over. So if you want to apply some effect for an element, you can use the effect method, for which the first parameter is the name of an effect, second is an object with additional options, third is the duration. You can also specify a string like slow or fast here. Then the fourth is a function that will be executed after the effect is over. And the last 3 parameters are optional parameters. So in this lecture, we have seen how to use different jQuery UI effects as value of hide and show option or as a name when using the effect method.